Good Wednesday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this January 21st. We had a little bit of rain overnight early this morning. Most locations picking up less than a tenth of an inch of rain. But the problem is temperatures, as skies are clearing, are getting close to the freezing mark. In fact, it's at or below freezing at a few locations on the Kentucky Mesonet network. I was just checking a couple of the sites around the area, like up in Grayson County around Litchfield, a temperature of 31 as of 4:30 this morning as I'm recording this podcast. Got 32 over in Greenville and Muhlenberg County, 31 in Russellville, Logan County, 28 in Elkton in Todd County. And some of those locations, well, there's 30 up in Ohio County near Hartford. All those are below freezing. So if you picked up a little bit of light rain overnight early this morning and your temperatures with the skies where they have cleared, especially west of Bowling Green, there's a possibility that you could find some icy spots this morning. Be careful, especially on some of the back roads where, some of the roads tend to be curvy and protected by, hills and valleys and things like that. Well, that's where the icy spots could develop. And then around some of the area lakes and rivers, there could actually be some fog this morning. And if temperatures, once again, are below freezing, some of that fog may freeze on surfaces such as bridges and overpasses and even roadways, plus reducing visibility. So you've got a few things to watch out for this morning. This could be somewhat of a high-impact situation if you're not careful. Even though there's not a lot of precipitation, all the rain has moved out. But since the skies have cleared, now the temperatures are getting much colder. And those of you driving school buses and maybe on your way to work early this morning before things warm up, just exercise caution, okay? In the meantime, we check the numbers from yesterday, a high of 59. We almost hit the 60-degree mark here in Bowling Green. That happened at 1:40 p.m. at the Bowling Green Airport. 45 is the average. That's a 14-degree difference. We are running 14 degrees above average. The January thaw, though, is about to come to an end, as you'll hear. 28 was our low, 26 the average. That's a 2-degree difference. 1 year ago, we had a high of 56 and a low of 35 back in 2014. And at the airport, just before midnight, we picked up 0.02 of an inch of rain. But some of the reporting stations around the Mesonet sites did not see hardly anything. Anything that they did report was just mainly trace amounts. Today, skies are already clearing, as I mentioned. Some of you east of I-65 still contending with some cloud cover this morning, but that will clear up. We're going to see a mainly sunny but somewhat cooler day. I don't think it's going to be quite as cool as we talked about yesterday. We're looking at about 55, so a few degrees cooler than yesterday with a west wind at 10. Tonight, partly cloudy, colder, a low of 30. And then as we get into Thursday, another weak disturbance passes through the area, but this time we're only talking about a few clouds. No precipitation expected with this one, but it will cool us down to 45. So we'll drop another 10 degrees from today to tomorrow, and the winds will then shift from the northeast. Now, things are looking a little more interesting concerning Friday's system. At first, it appeared the computer guidance was taking an area of low pressure further south and east away from us, but with the last couple of runs of the computer guidance, things are coming into a little bit better agreement that low would track a little bit closer to us, a little more northwest. And if that's the case, if that turns out to be the case, that southern trough is going to extend into southern Kentucky, and we could be on the backside of that area of low pressure as it tracks up through the Great Smoky Mountains. And if there's enough moisture left there, we could see some rain on Friday, change over to some wet snow for Friday night. And right now, the chance looks fairly decent that that would happen. Now, if anyone's already throwing out numbers, forget that. You know how I feel about that. It's too soon to throw out numbers. We're not going to do it. But I will tell you that whatever falls would be sort of on the warm side, so it would be a wet, slushy snow, and it's not going to hang around. But Friday evening, Friday night, as the colder air comes in on the backside of the low, any rain we have would change over to some wet, slushy snow. And we could see some minor accumulation. I think this won't have really a high impact on travel, although maybe a moderate impact on Friday evening if you have any plans. Friday's high is going to be much colder, only around 40, and then temperatures will drop into the upper 20s for Friday night. So whatever falls would hang around Friday night into early Saturday morning. But as we get into Saturday, a west wind and sunshine returning would then melt away anything that falls Friday evening. We're going to get up to 46. So that's what I'm saying is whatever falls Friday night is not going to hang around for very much during the day on Saturday. Sunday and Monday, though, another series of disturbances moves in. We'll see rain at first Sunday with a high near 50. We're saying 48. 40% chance of rain changing over to snow on Sunday evening. Monday morning, we can have some issues with schools or travel. It's a possibility. I'm not saying it's a guarantee. Monday morning, temperatures will be in the around freezing, around the low 30s. And we'll see a continued chance of morning snow showers giving way to light rain. And we'll get back above freezing to about 42. And then Tuesday of next week, partly sunny and a chillier 41 degrees. So a series of disturbances, each one, except for the one coming tomorrow, will have the possibility of producing a little bit more in the way of winter-like weather. After all, it is near the end of January. We're going into February, and this January thaw is pretty much over. So this is to be expected. Just get ready for it. This is your heads up to know the weather before it knows you. I've got complete details on our webpage at wbko.com, along with a outline of everything that's going to, what we see for now is going to happen over the coming days. So check that out along with your 7-day forecast. Or you can download the WBKO app for your iPhone or Apple device or Android device, I should say. Google Play, just go there, WBKO. And just kind of follow along and plan ahead for the possibility that things could get a little tricky here as we get into Friday night, early Saturday morning. In the meantime, I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, streaming live to the WBKO app and wbko.com. Have a great day. Thanks for listening, and God bless.